Wind steps and whispers. The morning had barely begun when the music sounded. Urgent, thundering. A warband was upon us. It was a clear warning, impossible to ignore. Bree and I grabbed our weapons without a second thought, handling the attackers swiftly and taking them down.
Whoa, that was so cool.
But something caught my eye, the wear and tear on my gear. Our weapons and armour weren't invincible after all. We better learn, and quickly, how to mend them. And that, of course, would mean more resources. A trip to the wise old man seemed in order. And what luck! The glowing chest had respawned.
Hello.
It was like magic.
Well, hang on, something's...
No sooner had we caught our breath when the music struck again. Fast, sharp, alarming.
Run!
Goblins. Warriors with wicked grins leapt from the shadows.
Oh, we're being hunted, that's why.
We had barely time to react. But my new magic staff helped immensely. Its knockback ability was a lifesaver. I was starting to get the hang of it, and oh, how satisfying it was to watch them stumbling backwards. A steep hill drew our attention next, and just as we reached the top, a dragon flew overhead, raining poisonous red rings from the sky. The noise was terrifying. The ground quickly became a deadly minefield, and though I tried to dodge, I wasn't quick enough. Another untimely death for me. Luckily, we had a wonderful spell up our sleeves. Wind step. A light jump, a float in the air. It gave us just enough lift to reach hidden places high above. It took me some time to master it, but the reward was always worth it. While wandering further afield, I stumbled upon a strange cave covered in thick thorny vines. Lucky I was careful.
Ooh.
A deep ravine yawned just before it, ready to swallow the unwary whole. Windstep would be essential here. To cut the thorny vine, I needed level 20 woodcutting. So I swung my axe with a purpose, until at last my skills were high enough to slice through that vine. Inside the cave we found water, a chest,
what is this?
and a brand new recipe. What a reward. It turns out that resting during the day was one of the best ways to recharge and keep our spirits high. One creature continued to outwit us. The deer. My aim was, well, let's just say it needed some work. But we discovered that if we fired together, 2 arrows,
Ready?
1 target, we could
Go.
bring the deer down before it had chance to flee. Teamwork makes the dream work. Little by little, the name Dragonwilds made more and more sense. The dragons were relentless, their roars cutting through the
no,
quiet
move.
at any hour. Curiosity got the better of me. I just had to see one as it flew over us, and it cost me dearly.
Oh, no, God.
Note to self, never stand still. Always keep moving. Further north, the landscape changed. A misty swamp unfolded before us, full of strange herbs and mushrooms we hadn't seen before. It felt otherworldly. The name appeared on our maps, Whispering Swamp. We crept forward cautiously. This was no place to charge blindly into. And then, looming in the distance, the most horrifying creature I've ever seen. 4 crab-like legs, 2 monstrous pincers,
Oh my
an
God, what is
abyssal
that?
demon.
Oh my God, it's an abyssal
I
demon.
remembered them from
level 4.
Runescape, but they were never this big. This was no ordinary demon. Before I could even raise my staff properly, wham! 2 hits and I was down. Take 2 didn't go much better.
Going again.
This demon teleported
No,
closer
Running,
every
just
time I
run,
ran.
I'm running.
Panic set in.
Roll, quick through the building. Yep.
Bows, arrows, spells, nothing seemed to slow it down. In the end,
Good,
all
I'm
we could do
running.
was retreat,
I'm running.
battered but wiser. With the new swamp resources we gathered, we upgraded our base. New crafting stations, stronger armour, and better weapons. Next time, we would be ready. And then, another vault. Another test. Inside were the familiar dangers. Floating blue sentinels, hidden traps along the walls and floors. Dodge rolling became an essential survival skill. Lava poured from above in one chamber, catching me off guard,
Holy moly.
but
I see the
somehow
lava
we
falling
pressed
down from
on.
the roof.
I discovered that using the staff's stun attack first allowed Bree to finish off the enemies with her blade. The final guardian, a towering hulk, put up a fierce fight, but we emerged victorious, another core in hand. At the top of a raised platform, something glimmered. Looking up always
Ooh,
paid
what
off.
is this?
A new quest was awaiting us,
Interact.
and with it, a blue circle appeared on our maps, showing us the path ahead. Armour upgraded, weapons sharpened, we pushed forward once more. At the quest site stood a mysterious wizard statue. Bree solved the riddle. We had to wind-step our way across dangerous gaps to find the hidden orbs. 3 statues, 3 orbs. At the end of it all, we were rewarded with something I'd only heard of in legends. The Staff of Light. The recipe was ours. The days that followed were filled with more raids, more ward bands, and endless dragons. But the scenery, the sounds of birds, and the rustle of the leaves made every struggle feel worth it. One day, across a great ravine, we caught a glimpse of something breathtaking. Pink and purple trees dancing in the sunlight. There was no easy way across. Another journey through the swamp awaited us. Armed with our new magic, the air spells worked wonders here, but danger still lurked, and the abyssal demon returned. This time, Bree and I were ready. Pinned in place, the demon could only watch as we pelted it with spell after spell.
Oh my goodness.
Victory at last!
We did it.
No whip drop yet, but the
Wow.
materials to craft one ourselves. Finally, that whip will be mine.
Oh my god, look at the map
Fractured Plains. A new land now marked on our map has opened up even more vaults for us to explore. Every day, something new called us forward. And though once this world had terrified me, now it thrilled me. A place of adventure, beauty, and endless discovery. I cannot wait to see what the next chapter will bring.